Once upon a time, in a small village by the river in Nigeria, there lived a boy named Teo. Teo was hardworking, kind, and curious, but there was one habit that often made him unhappy. He always compared himself to others. When he saw his friend Chike always getting the best grades at school, Teo thought, "I wish I could be as smart as him." When he noticed his neighbor Emeka's family owning a shiny motorbike and a big compound, he sighed, "I wish I had wealth like them." Even when he watched his cousin, Femi, run fast during village races, he thought, "Why can't I run like that?" These thoughts made Teo sad. He couldn't enjoy school or hobbies, and he often felt he would never be good enough. One day, a wise old man came to the village. Everyone called him Grandpa Kunle. He was loved by all because he always shared simple, practical advice through stories. Teo approached him and said, "Grandpa Kunle, I work hard, but when I see someone doing better than me, I feel small. I think I'll never be like them." Grandpa Kunle smiled. "Tomorrow morning, come with me to the riverbank near the mango trees. You will understand everything there." The next morning, Teo followed Grandpa Kunle to the riverbank. Ducks floated on the water, goats grazed nearby, and fishermen were casting nets. Grandpa Kunle asked, "Have you ever heard the story of the donkey and the puppy?" Teo shook his head. Grandpa Kunle began, "In a village, there was a strong donkey that worked every day carrying loads for the farmer. The farmer also had a little puppy whom he loved and played with often. At first, the donkey just watched the puppy and wished it could get the same attention. But over time, the donkey became jealous. 'Why does the farmer love that tiny dog more than me?' it thought. One day, in a fit of envy, the donkey refused to work properly and even kicked at the farmer. The farmer was angry and beat the donkey, leaving it sore and ashamed. The donkey realized that acting on jealousy only caused pain, but it still didn't understand what to do. That night, the donkey spoke with an old tortoise who lived by the river. The tortoise was wise and calm. "Why are you so upset?" asked the tortoise. The donkey explained everything: the puppy, the farmer's attention, the jealousy, and the punishment. The tortoise nodded slowly and said, "You are strong and hard-working. The puppy has its own role. If you waste time wishing to be someone else, you will only hurt yourself. Focus on your own strengths, do your work well, and your value will be recognized. That is the only way to be happy and respected." The donkey thought about this and finally understood. It stopped comparing itself to the puppy, worked diligently, and in time, the farmer respected and relied on it more than ever. The donkey realized that envy and comparison only bring misery, but using your own gifts wisely brings true value and happiness. Grandpa Kunle looked at Teo. "Do you see, Teo? You are like that donkey. Comparing yourself to others only causes pain. Focus on your strengths, and your worth will be recognized naturally." Teo thought deeply. He realized he had been acting like the jealous donkey, always wishing to be someone else instead of focusing on his own abilities. From that day, Teo stopped comparing himself to others. He studied diligently, helped his parents on their small farm, and discovered he had a natural talent for organizing small trading businesses in the village market. Slowly, his confidence returned and life became exciting again. Years later, Teo started his own small trading business. He became a role model for everyone in the village. When people asked him the secret of his success, he would smile and say, "Never compare yourself to others. If a donkey envies a puppy, it only suffers. Focus on what you can do and you will be respected for it. Everyone has their own path. Find it and walk it proudly." And just like the sun and the moon, which shine at different times, but both light the world, Teo understood that everyone has their moment, their purpose, and their way to shine.